Steve Gamache with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video on the Tetsuhiro Hammered White No. 1 Gyuto 210mm knife. This knife has a core steel of Shirogami or White No. 1. You can see that at the edge right here. The heat treat rating on this core steel is about 61 Rockwell. The stainless cladding over the top of this White No. 1 is very nice in that it has a hammered finish on it. It's, again, stainless, so the knife is lower maintenance than a full carbon. You will have reactive steel at the edge from the White No. 1. White No. 1 will take a screaming sharp edge, is one of the easiest steels to sharpen. And the weight on this knife is middleweight. It's 5.7 ounces, 163 grams. The blade length is about 212, slightly oversized, and the overall length is about 14 inches. The spine at the base is 3.8 millimeters, so this is not a laser per se. The blade height at the base is about 48.2 millimeters, and so it's a slightly taller Gyuto for a 210. And the handle type is just a good, nicely finished octagonal magnolia wood buffalo horn ferrule knife or handle. The handle is about 3 inches in diameter, pretty standard diameter for this type of knife and handle. The balance point on this knife is a little bit further forward because the handle is pretty light, so it's right about there, a little bit in front of a pinch grip, at least for me. The edge on this is pretty thin right behind the edge, the way this knife is ground, and the profile on this particular knife has a larger flat spot than many knives that are the 210mm Gyuto. So you've got a nice, pretty large flat section here sweeping into your belly towards the tip. So really nice long section for push cutting or chopping. The fit and finish on this knife is absolutely superb. It's got just a nice satiny smooth feel to the cladding, and just makes you want to run your fingers over it. It's very nice, really nice hand-cut kanji on it. Just a beautiful knife. The fit and finish is excellent on this knife. Super nicely rounded heel choil area and also spine all the way down. The knife is quite thin towards the tip. Sean has a good video of, I think it's the 240 version of this knife, showing the performance of the knife. But this is a beautifully made blade, and it's an interesting finish on it. Maybe one of the more overlooked knives on the site that doesn't get talked about a lot, but it's a very highly done, very polished knife. So there you have the Tetsuhiro Hammered White No. 1 Gyuto 210mm.